going to show us today?
Okay, so for people who don't like to craft, you know, 'cause
Okay.
sometimes like you see a project like that takes so many steps. Like, why would I ever make that? These are all one-step upcycling projects.
Okay.
Nice.
So big results, easy steps, no skill needed that all of us
Good.
can make in real
Perfect.
time.
Excellent.
Woo, now you're speaking our language.
So this is the very first, this is one of my favorite ones. This is what
Okay.
we're making, the rope coil
beautiful.
baskets. So you get these beautiful planters. You start with an old bucket, something that's an ugly container. Maybe it's a paint bucket, could be a big yogurt container.
Yeah.
You take the rope.
The rope.
Okay. You take a
We
little
got it
hot
done.
glue.
Right.
And all you do is add a little bit of hot glue.
A little dollop of glue.
And then you stretch the rope.
Let me just make a point of saying something right now.
Yeah.
Let me just make a point of saying something right now, because Kellie's laughing. You're wondering why Kellie's laughing. I hate the word dollop. It makes me sick. I hate this word so much.
It's not trying to
She
squeeze
finds
it
a
in there.
way to work it into every show, and I never say anything.
I didn't talk to you about this, did
Stop
I?
saying dollop, please.
Okay, so just a
Oh,
little.
I hope everyone has a dollopy day.
Oh, God, Kellie.
Okay.
I gave you Malamars.
Well,
I
I
can't get the
know.
word dollop out of my head right
Oh,
now.
yes,
So,
yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
happens.
so you guys go all the way around and around, and what you can
All
do is
the
do
way
different
around.
colors, and it's just
Yeah.
about, you want it to be really, really tight, and you go around and around. If it's a beautiful container like this, you actually could just do half of it.
Okay.
But you want to start all the way at the bottom of the container and work your way, and look how
Yeah.
professional
I know. I look
this result
unprofessional.
is. Isn't that great? And all you need is glue gun, a little bit of rope, a little bit of time, and you get these beautiful
And a little
coil baskets.
dollop.
How many
And
times?
a little dollop of glue.
A little dollop of love.
How many times have you burned yourself on a hot glue gun?
A lot.
Yeah.
You know, actually, here's a little trick. Actually, on a hot glue guns, there's different settings usually. Most people put it on high because you're like, I want extra strength, you know, like
Uh-huh.
everything. Do it on a low setting. You won't burn yourself. But like your art department is actually brilliant.
Oh,
I never
they're
thought this.
amazing.
Ice
They
in a
make us
bowl.
look like we know what we're doing.
You do. You do. You guys look great. You know what you're doing, and look at this.
And it is fun and thoughtful.
Right.
It's very considerate
It's a great
to make
gift.
something, to create something for someone else. It's very
I
considerate.
agree.
It's very thoughtful.
I totally agree. And
I
the
love
thing about
that.
crafting is that you're unplugged from your phones.
Right.
And there's actually a very meditative process.
Right.
Something that really calms you down.
Yeah,
And I think in a
definitely.
world where things are too chaotic, you're too crazy, if you can find 20 minutes or 30 minutes to make a little craft project like this, you end up with something that's really, really beautiful, but at the same time, you're actually sort of calming down.
And you can add little beautiful
Pom-poms.
Little
whatnots,
pom-poms.
little balls.
And you can fill it up with like your Pickler and
A
Ben
succulent. You can put a
t-shirts,
succulent in
an
there.
air plant. You can
Air
use
plant.
it. You know, it's actually such an easy thing that's so versatile. And the best part is it costs about like $1
So
love
cool,
to make
man.
it.
Great.
$1. Isn't
Let's,
that great?
let's move on to the
So
next
let's just
station.
Try to put anything in there. All right, let's wiggle on over here.
Now,
And these are one-step crafts.
yeah, which I love. I mean,
Right.
So this one we're making concrete planters, and do you
I
see these beautiful
love
planters
this
over
is so
there?
neat.
That's cool.
They look.
That's
You
really
can't even
cool.
buy those in a store. And by the way, can you guess what we're using as our actual containers right here?
What?
Shot
are
glasses.
those-
No.
What?
No.
Okay, so this is a yogurt container.
Okay.
So this used to be this will be the base for the bigger one, and then to
Uh-huh.
make the little hole on the inside, this is those little K-cups.
Yes.
Oh,
So you save your little K-cups, you're gonna upcycle. So basically, all of our supplies, you're raiding your recycling bin.
Uh-huh.
So you don't have to run to the store and buy all this stuff. And then
Right.
the only other thing that you need is concrete.
Okay.
Now,
Concrete.
this is what I'm gonna say about concrete. It comes in a great big bag. It's like something you just add water, you mix it together, you get this like slurry like this.
Uh-huh.
If you don't have concrete, because you need just a little bit,
Yeah.
honestly, go on social media and ask your neighbors.
Okay.
There's somebody who
Oh,
had to
yeah.
patch up something on
Right.
the sidewalk
That's extra
somewhere.
stuff.
They've
Definitely.
got a bag of it. So instead of asking for a cup of sugar,
Yeah.
ask
You guys
for a
have
cup
concrete?
of concrete.
We actually do have
That's
concrete.
not shady. That's
We
not
do,
shady
in
at
our
all.
garage.
So wait, you recently made over Kerry Washington's office, correct?
I did.
The Kerry Washington scandal.
I adore Kerry Washington, and we actually have been friends for maybe 15,
amazing.
16 years.
Yes.
And, oh, there she is. That's her office. So Kerry, like, she was an up-and-coming actress. I was an up-and-coming sort of writer and doing things that we loved. And we've always sort of just stayed in touch. And here's the thing about Kerry. What I love is, like, I'm willing to do her homes and her offices if there's one condition. She gives me the key and has to go away.
You do your thing.
Really?
She lets you do
Yes.
your thing. You do your thing.
I need like a couple weeks, be left alone. I got to be in the space.
Yes.
You have carte
know.
blanche, pretty much.
Yeah, we just did her New York apartment because she's in a Broadway play right now.
That's
and
so wonderful.
It's fun, and that's the best kind of decorating. Is when you have a client who's like, whatever
Yeah.
you do is fine with me.
That's awesome, man.
You know.
Yes.
Oh, by the way,
concrete in there?
you put the
Okay,
concrete
so we
in.
put the concrete in.
You shove the K-cup in just
Okay.
like that. You don't even have to measure. You let it dry
Yeah.
completely, and then in 24 hours, I'll show
Just
you.
peels away.
You just peel off
It's a cool mold.
the
And
plastic.
you can put your little succulents in there. then we can just put this in there. Yeah, that's really cool.
You could sand this down, but I love the shape. I love the texture.
I like the texture on there.
I'm gardening with Kellie Pickler.
See, gardening is my thing. Look at that. It's so beautiful. That's so